Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's been about an hour for me, about 10 seconds for you or less. So, where were we? We were over here. We were taking a look at what to do to make this building look cooler. Let's put some windows on the back end of this. Duplicate in advance move. So it's going to be important that we make this look good because obviously people on the carousel are going to be looking up and seeing this, so they need to have something cool to look at. And then one more right here. Alright. Then we're going to remove this. Put an arch in. No, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Then we're going to go with doors and windows. And then we'll go with that. So there's a door on the back here as well as two on the front. Got our shop stalls going right here. A lot of people have balloons. Does anybody have a balloon? No. Oh yeah, some people do. Wish you could still pop people's balloons, like in Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was a cool feature, I thought. Let's see. Only sell balloons I want to be sold. So none of the special themed balloons, just regular old balloons. Then here we got our carousel. Has a long line. So that's cool. I think next step is to keep filling up buildings over here. And also theming this coaster, which honestly needs a lot of work. Let's look at that unbanked flat turn. That will have some laterals. It's not a high speed, so it shouldn't be an issue. But right there, that banking starts way too late, doesn't it? Oh, not really. Look at it from this angle, it doesn't. Then got a nice S bend here. That's nice. A little bit of airtime there. And a dive under the station. I could definitely do some cool theming down here, like some has to be lighthearted because it is a family ride. I'm not sure what I want to do, but the really scary ride is going to go right here. It's going to be a dark ride. I'm thinking I'm going to go with a horror theme. And what better horror theme in Victorian England than, say, maybe Jack the Ripper? Theme a dark ride to Jack the Ripper? That'd be pretty cool, I think. Um, Prestige on this isn't going up with more scenery, so I guess it doesn't go up. Do want to add an ashtray. There, just to kind of give it diversity. We have a tree now. Tree doesn't really interfere with anything. Just a nice little touch. Maybe one right here. So there we go. Alright. Now the coaster, oh boy. It's going to be difficult to theme. That's some of the best kiddie coaster stats you'll see. Because it's more of a family coaster. Has 2 airtime moments. Also doesn't hurt that it has high track scenery. Even though it has no track scenery because it's near this building right here. Which is very extensive. So the game reads it as high track scenery. So that's a fun fact there that the game will do that. If you build it near buildings that are intricate, it'll do that. Even if you haven't themed your coaster yet, yeah, it'll do that. So yeah, so that's kind of our next step is to theme this coaster, build some more buildings and whatnot, and get started on this dark ride over here. It's pretty big space for a dark ride. I almost want to just put a coaster here. It's such a big space. Like, give you perspective. Let me show you what my partner in crime in this, Dylan's Coaster Universe, designed for the park. It fits in the, well, it doesn't because it fits in this, and it's designed to take up most of a themed area. If you put it in this area, look, you gotta build the area around the coaster rather than the coaster around the area. Put it here, same thing. Put it here, rotate it, same thing. Put it here, once again, same thing. Right here, same thing. Here, different situation. Mainly because I'm trying to figure out a way to build a hyper twister here and a giga coaster in here. Like, looking at this, let's just give an example. Like, this is one of the most compact giga coasters in the game. And it doesn't fit. And that was something Dylan built, actually, I believe. And here, once again, Doesn't fit in the area. So I'd have to get really creative. So fit a Giga, I'd have to have a lot of tight transitions, which off a 300-foot lift, it's not always the best of ideas. My other option is to go subterranean with the Giga. Have it have like a 100-foot lift, but like a 300-foot drop, and then all the elements be underground, and it pokes and dips and dives out. That's another option I'm exploring and thinking about, because at this point, let's be real here, it's not exactly rocket science that it's not going to be easy to fit this in one of these small themed areas. I made these a little bigger, but what I might have to do is make a larger themed area. Fact, I'm just kind of brainstorming at this point, so sorry if you guys are getting bored. Let's erase these lines right here. The Hyper and the Giga have to fit in a larger space. That much is obvious. So maybe I could go with a large themed area here, like right here, and another one like right here. Theme them to the two largest countries in Europe, Turkey and Russia, and go from there. And use all the other small themed lands for like smaller coaster models, like small scale B&M Wing, for example, small scale Intamin Blitz, that kind of thing. Things that can stay low to the ground without having G-force consequences. Or maybe I should just do less themed areas and more quality rides rather than these shorter rides. We'll have to see. Because I'm terrible at building compact coasters. Dylan is great at it, but I want to build some coasters too. I want to be involved as well with the coaster building. So he's only getting some of the projects. I'm only getting some of the projects. So that's kind of something to note. I'm doing all the theming because his computer would explode if he tried to run this park once it's finished, especially. His computer would just blue screen. So that's something to note as well. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, click that like button, and I'll see you in the next episode of European Wonderland. This is episode 1. Or 2 technically, because I uploaded the Twitch stream.